We don't know where we can't give him a proper burial.
Oh, please, James, let the father in. He'll say the necessary words.
That bastard priest hasn't set 1 foot over my threshold.
It's my threshold, too, for God's sake.
Dunkirk, acting Dunkirk. Where in hell is Dunkirk? I mean, a letter from Finley. I mean, he knows where Jamie lies. I need to talk to him.
Oh, you stop your belly aching now, James Timothy, and eat something. You've got to keep up your strength. Everybody wants to come and...
Away. Take it away. Nobody's coming in. Nobody's drinking soup. And nobody's bloody talking to me about my Jamie. Get away with it. Take it away.
But the father's out there, James. Please.
Oh, God. Tell that bastard to go to hell. Go to hell, you bastard! You're not coming here.
That's a priest out there, James Timothy, and I'll be opening the door. Siobhan, come down. Father's here with the sacraments.
All he'll be wanting is a drink, Mammy, and don't you know it?
Ah, there's my girlie. She knows the truth of it. He's got a thirst, and that's all he wants.
Jesus, Mary, and Joseph, and every saint I've ever prayed to, the both of you, I'm going to let him in.
Catherine, don't open that door, I say.
And yet, it's open.
Praise be to God, Catherine. It's the sacraments I bring it to you. It's not good to keep our Lord Jesus waiting on the other side of a closed door. I'm sure your James won't.
They certainly won't.
I see. How are you, Catherine? We come in?
Oh, Father, don't be minding him. He's not himself. Come in, come in. Just you for now, though, Father. Would you wait while the Father has a chance to speak with us?
So, I'm guessing it's a drink you'll be wanting, Father.
Siobhan!
I beg her no mind, Catherine. Beg her no mind. Yes, Siobhan, I haven't seen you in mass days.
So, God's doing a roll call now, is he?
The roll call, I was just noticing. And what I've noticed is now would be a good time, now would be an ideal time for you to renew your faith. What with your brother gone and...
Not another word. Don't be talking about my Jamie.
Say of me what you will, James, but don't condemn your wife and daughter to eternal damnation because you've lost your faith.
Leave him be, Father. He's full of grief.
And drink.
And he doesn't know what he's saying. Come along, Doc. We can go and you can take a lie down for yourself.
Oh, yes, James. Wouldn't you like to go and have a nice rest?
I don't need any help to go for a lie down. If I want to go for a lie down, I can go by myself. Well, all right, now he's in here. Catherine, why not see what the Father will have? Something to lift your spirits with Clary.
Oh, yes, Father. Wouldn't you like a drink? It's been a bit of a Templar, you know.
Well, just a wee drop to take the chill off, don't you know? Would you be kneeling and taking the sacraments, Catherine?
Yes, Father.
James Timothy, surely you're not turning your back on the Holy Eucharist. Turn your back on me all you want, though it's a mystery to me why
Tis
you...
no mystery, Father McCleary. Me Doc can't abide that you gave Jamie his blessing before he left.
Gave him my blessing, did I? Now, how did your dad come by that information?
With me own 2 eyes. I seen the 2 of you the day he left, coming out of the rectory, all chummy like 2 peas in a pod. Yeah. And then 3 hours later, he's gone. Not a note to say where he was headed or nothing. We had to wait for a damn letter from Finley to tell us that he died a hero's death in Dunkirk.
James, you're dead wrong. I withheld me blessing.
What?
I withheld me blessing. You know the church's position on the current circumstances between the accursed Brits and the Huns. As long as the Brits have their boots firmly in the necks of our Catholic brethren in the northern counties, it's our duty to withhold our aid and comfort. Now, Jamie's joining the British Army was the act of an impetuous young man.
You sent my son to his death without a blessing from the church. Well, it's a damn good thing you've got your vestments to hide behind.
So, you've avoided me and the church for 6 months because you think I gave my blessing, and now you're as mad as a wet cat because you find out I didn't? Well, damned if I didn't, twice damned if I didn't. There's no winning with you,
There's no one winning here, McCleary. No one. Especially Jamie.
It's Father McCleary, Siobhan, and Jesus marrying just the both of you. You'll kneel here and take the sacraments with me.
I will not.
Siobhan. There's a good girl. Amen. Siobhan, please, for Jenny. It's spiritual tool.
Now, Catherine, tell me about Jamie. We all heard about it, but how did it happen?
Not another word, McCleary.
Father McCleary to you. Father McCleary.
Not another word about my son, Father McCleary, or so help me God, I'll throttle you.
Oh, for God's sake, James, sit down before you fall down. Now, Father, don't mind him, it's the drink.
Isn't the drink?
James, calm yourself. But Father, you could see what has himself so upset, can't you? If only you'd given Jamie some small blessing, some wee indulgence before he left.
Yes, if only, Father. If only. But you didn't. It was a cold thing you done, Father, letting him go off without a blessing.
And without telling me, his own father, what he planned to do. I mean, if I had known, I'd have locked him in the coal cellar till he came to his senses.
Maybe I was wrong not to give. I think I need another drink. That's better. Now, where was I? Oh, maybe I was wrong to withhold my blessing. Well, actually, James, I did give him a blessing, just not the kind you'd be wanting. But perhaps I.
Perhaps. Well, perhaps don't bring him back. Now, why don't you say what you came in here to say, and then just get the hell out? Perhaps some of the parishioners out there would like your prayers. Perhaps.
James, please don't talk like that. You've got to forgive, and I want to let the others in. They've been calling for 3 days, and we can't go on like this. We have to work, and they need us, and we need them.
Yes, the townspeople need the pub for a place of comfort and solace after a hard day's work. They want a place to congregate and have some spirits and offer their condolences about Jamie. Now, keeping them out, it's not a good thing to keep them out.
He's right, Doc. It does no good when we need the trade. Let Mammy and me handle them, and you can go and take a lie down for yourself.
Are you with them, Captain? I'm outnumbered in my own home. Well, go on then. Open the door, let them in.
Catherine, you were such a good boy. I don't know what to say.
Then dog!
James, I can only say that I'm devastated by the news. The boy was too young. We shall miss him. All of us shall.
Why, Mr. Flaherty speaks for all of us, Mrs. Timothy. Mr. Timothy. Maybe they didn't know you, Jamie, but I'm sure.
Ah, God. James, what can I say? Now, you know I've never had a son, so I can't say. But you know what I'm trying to say. Still, for good and all, I wish you'd take my hand, because there's no sense in carrying on with hard feelings, especially after. Well, not now. And this would be Mrs. Mulaney. She's a widow from the next village. She just visited. I told her about your loss.
Simonade, how do you do?
Very well, thank you. Oh, I won't be asking you the same, Mr. Timothy. I can only imagine.
I won't be starting up with you now, Cleary. Well, now you're in here. Catherine, see that these people are served. Include now. Right? Our best.
She's a widow, Father. Her husband owned a farm in the next county. Decent enough piece of land. A very nice piece, if I do say so myself.
Who's a nice piece?
Oh, sure,
Where's me drink?
We were speaking about your father's land, Mrs. Monet.
Oh, yes. My husband had a small herd of cattle, but his primary business was farming, wheat mostly.
Oh, farming. We farming. But farming is the work of God done by the hand of man. And if you're ever here on the Sabbath, perhaps you could be bringing our friend here with you along to Mass. I haven't seen him in a month of Sundays. Now, Father, we've been over this ground before. I mean no disrespect, but I simply cannot bring these things.
Come on! Bring me drink!
Coming, Flint, coming.
Hurry up before it dies in the thirst.
Here you are, Flint.
Thank you.
And what can we do for you, Mr. McTeague? And for your friend?
Oh, then, Mrs. Monet, what do you have?
Let me think.
Well, Siobhan, while she ponders, I'll have, But wait. Father, will you be joining us for a drink before I have to go? I have much to do today. I've had a brand. Siobhan, I'll have a pint to start with, and, so what will it be, Mrs. Monet?
I think a cider was suffice for now, dearie. I was speaking to Siobhan, isn't it?
Yes, it is, Mrs. Mulaney.
Well, he's resting now. Siobhan, is everyone taken care of?
Almost, Mammy.
Oh, is that Mary? Oh, dear, come in, come in. Thank you. I just came to say, oh, there. Oh, I'm so sorry. I was speaking so with you. Oh, but you are a comfort, but you are. I'm so sorry, but is it true? Can you really be dead? Will I never come in his black eyed for? I'm afraid it is. Sorry, dear. Mammy says to give this to you for your troubles. Oh,
I'll be needing another drink, Catherine. Your girl was a bit tight-fisted with me first.
hold your horses, Flynn. I'll be getting with you in a minute. Siobhan, take this gift from Mary's mother.
Oh. Why, thank you, Mary. And thank your mother.
Your mommy says that food can be a great comfort during times like this, but I'm not too sure I believe her. Oh, you should. It is, and one good turn deserves another. Siobhan, why don't you get some of that bread and cheese and put it in a bag for Mary? And some of those tins of ale, too.
Oh, it's a glory day today. The Hun has taken the fight to the Brits. The postman said that London itself was bombed yesterday. Oh, glory.
That's right, Flynn. They've been bombing for the last 2 weeks, and not just London, but the whole of the South, and if you ask me, I say, here's to the Hun.
The Hun.
Watch your tongue, Mr. McTeague. My brother was killed by them.
Now, Siobhan, I meant what I said to your dad before about Jamie's untimely demise. But the lad was foolhardy. He was seduced by the promise of heroic glory. How young the innocent are, may vow.
Your only concern is that some of our men would fight against your beloved Germans. Well, how can you? Don't you see that they're barbarians?
You know, I don't think it's the right time to have this conversation, Siobhan. But since you opened it up for discussion, I think both you...
Shush, McTeague.
Mustn't argue with the girl. What's wrong with her?
She's right, Jameson. That boy's dead. It's no good to bring up these political differences.
Now this is a drink, Mrs. Timothy. Be sure that your daughter learns some of your generous ways.
Oh, you leave my daughter's learning to me, old man.
Oh, that I will. As long as you keep up the serving of the spirits.
I think I'll go in to check on Doc. Mary, why don't you come with me? You always seem to brighten up Da's mood.
Oh, the girl misses her brother, sure. But I was just a lad myself when the Brits dragged us onto the no man's land. We was like sheep to the slaughter. So I say, to the Hun.
Oh, it's all right, Mrs. He's entitled to his opinion, no matter how disagreeable it might be. He earned it, not like some others who talk a bit but never did nothing for their own.
You see, Mrs., there are other ways of serving one country. Going off and getting yourself killed for the king is not me way.
I'm sure Catherine meant no harm by her remarks, but we all know what you do, and we're very grateful. No, we are proud of what you do.
And just what is it that you do, Mr. McTeague? Besides drinking and spouting shite and dallying with strange women and spying on honest folk.
I will not take that. Mrs., you have her apologize to Mrs. Mullany and myself, or I swear to Christ.
Oh, he's got a temper when it's women and girls he's dealing with. It's a good thing you never faced the boss.
Shut your gob, for Christ's sake! We've all heard your stories, Flynn. We no need of hearing them again. Now, calm yourself.
Let be just an old fella. Lying too. Sure he means no harm.
Thank you, miss. I mean no disrespect, but I say what I mean. And Seamus is no hero, no matter what tales he's been telling you. Right?
Well, you
Good thing you
shut
never
your
faced the
gob.
Hun.
For Christ's sake already!
And war as bands work. In the trenches for months, with no hot food or water. Feet turning to rump, teeth falling out of our mouths like infected.
For Christ's sake, shut it, man!
He's earned the right to talk, Seamus. Now calm yourself.
All right, Father. All right, it's just this one. Calling everyone a coward. Holding his blindness over us like it's some kind of medal of honor. Mrs. Mullany, would you like to hear how he lost his sight? Go ahead, Flynn. Go ahead and tell it for the 90th fucking time. Tell us how you lost your sight.
We don't need to be hearing that story again.
Oh, Flynn. Oh, let him tell it, Father. I like it. It fills me with patriotic hope. Go ahead, Flynn. Tell it. Go ahead.
Well, that I will. I don't care what you gaffers think of it. But I'm going to need another brandy, Siobhan. Bring us a glass.
I think you've had enough, Flynn. And I don't think I want to hear your story today.
Well, I would like to hear the story, Mr. Flynn, and I think he could stand another Siobhan. If you pour it, I'll bring it to him.
Now, this is a good Christian woman you brought among us, Seamus. Thank you. Mrs. Mullany, is it?
Right.
Here you go, missus. But watch yourself when you bring it to him.
Oh, don't worry, dearie. I'll see that he doesn't spill it. Why, here you go, Mr. Flynn. Oh, you dirty, filthy bastard!
I could have warned you, but
Was that your bosom now? I thought it was a scorn you was offering.
I should have been more clear in my warning, missus. He does that to all the women in the village. I guess he thinks it's his right, being blind and all.
Now, Siobhan, you know how some women like a little attention, especially with the lack of men in this city.
A disgusting thing it is, Flynn. A disgusting thing that you are.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Mullany. I just couldn't resist. I just want you to see the true nature of the old fart.
But I suppose there's no harm done.
But you still like to hear how I lost my sight better.
Actually, I do believe it or not.
Now then. The Great War. I was just a lad in about 19 years when the Brits dragged us into a war the likes of the civilized world has never seen. But, I gotta say it. Them tale of the assassinations in Sarajevo.
Scrum, be a good fella and run down to the village, wait.
But did you hear, sir? The drinks here are free.
I'll save you a pint. Now listen, I've heard some talk about a visit from well, let's just say I want to hear about any unusual doings.
Don't tell me the
There's
assassination
coin
in
work.
Sarajevo. The Hun invaded Belgium, but it was the natural hatred of the Hun by the Brits which caused it. Siobhan,
if that was the case, the village like you wanted me to, and you were to leave, then when would I be paid? Don't you see, sir?
Where was I? Oh, yes, the Great Wall. You know, it's difficult to tell a story with these gaffers talking about their dirty little tricks.
Yes, I see, Scrum. But don't worry, I'm not going anyplace for a bit. There's important work to do right here, and I'll be staying, no matter what insults are hurling me way.
Oh, all right then. I understand. And the drinks are free as well.
And the drinks are free, sir.
All right then. I'll be going down to the village like you wanted me to. I won't be long now, Seamus. Okay then. All right. All right. Flynn, I got to go. I'll hear a story next time, all right?
Take all the time you need, Scrum. But if you're going, then go!
All right then. I'm going. All right. All right.
Now, as for you, Seamus, you asked and Mrs. Mullally asked to hear me story. So sit and let the others hear the tale.
Come now, Seamus, and Mr. McTeague. Come and sit and listen to Mr. Flynn. We did ask to hear his story. Go on, Mr. Flynn. We'll be quiet now, won't we, Mr. McTeague?
Oh, yes, go on, Finn. We're all ears.
Now then, the Great War. When we volunteered, it was for a quick fight and an end to the hunt. We'd be home by Christmas, we was told. But they never said what year. We were still digging trenches after the several months in the northern sector. Us on the one side, and the Hun digging on the other for the no man's land. Well, in November and December, the rains never stopped. The trenches was just a world of mud. There was no place to get dry or warm. We slept on whatever straw we could scrape up. Our boots rotted on our feet. We couldn't get at the bodies, rotting away in the mud of the no man's land. The stench of death was always with us. And then the weather broke. That Christmas Eve, the rain stopped and it became colder, enough to freeze the mud so as a man could at least walk without sinking up to his knees. That night, we heard the Boche singing. They lit some candles and put them on some of the small trees and bushes. It was carols they were singing, and some of our fellows sang carols right back at it. In the sun. Christmas Day, 1914 this was. The sun came out. It was glorious. And some of our fellows and some of the Boche crept out of the trenches onto the no man's land. They started retrieving some of the bodies at first, but then a couple of fellas started to kick a football around. And some of them traded their meat rations for some bread and candies. It was like a great party between these fellas who was killing each other just the day before.
I've heard of that. Soldiers from both sides meeting as friends in the no man's land.
Aye, they traded good English brandy for bratwurst. The Hun got the better of the Brits again.
Oh, there was drink, you can be sure, McTeague. But some of our officers were against this show of humanity. There was one running up and down the trench where I was, shouting that he wanted someone to kill some of the Boche soldiers. That would put an end to the madness. That's what he called it, madness. To him it was madness to talk to the other fella, but it was normal to kill him. Well, none of us would listen to him. He grabbed one fella. The fella shook his head. No! He grabbed another. And when he said he wouldn't do it, he pulled out his revolver and threatened to shoot him. And then he sees me. Irish, he shouts. Get over here. Grab your rifle. Well, I knew what he wanted, but I knew I couldn't do it. So he grabs me by the collar, drags me up and over the top of the trench. Shoot the corporal. Shoot the Hun. Shoot the one talking to the corporal. Well, I tries to tell him that I cannot do it. He whispers in my ear. You're Irish. If you can't shoot the Hun, then shoot the corporal. We know you have no great love for us British. Now go ahead. Yeah, I looks at him. He's got his revolver in his hand, and I thinks to myself, I don't want to get shot by this man. So I aims my rifle. it be? I told you to shoot the Hun, you damned Irish bastard! Now give me that rifle! Then some of the fellas grabbed me and dragged me down into the trench. They started beating on me with their fists. They was cursing me and arguing. It was a while before they stopped.
Oh, but that's terrible. That is terrible. What reason? But Mr. Flynn, what about your eyes?
Oh, don't worry, Mrs. He's not finished. I see his grandkids. What, taking a dramatic pause, are we now?
I don't think me dad meant for him to drain the house dry.
This one's on me, Shaban, if it makes him shut up. And one for five.
Darklin,
Thank you, Shabbat, and your daughter's generosity. Now, where was I? Oh, yes, the eyes. Well, as I said, they beat on me for some time. I thought I wouldn't live, but I did. I was young and strong then, you see. But no one talked to me again. Oh, we stood shoulder to shoulder when there was killing to do, and no one kept back on me rations. But there was no friendly exchanges, no invites to join in cards or dice. And then it was April. That's when the Hun used the gas for the first time. It started in some sectors south of us, and we were warned to protect our lungs and our eyes with rags soaked in hypersulfite. Each sector was issued a supply. Of course, this was before the gas masks were issued. That came later. When it was our turn, you could see the fog, the gas coming towards us. And our corpsmen started soaking the rags in the sulfite. Started handing out the rags to our fellas. When I'm standing in line, waiting me turn, when some of the fellas grabs me and drags me up and over the top of the trench. Thought I would be shot by the Hun, but they couldn't see through the gas. So there I was, alone and unprotected by the gas. Yeah. I tries to dive back down into the trench, but the fellas that tossed me over stopped me. They says, "Go on over to the boss, you traitor! See how you likes the gas, you damned Irish bastard!" Yeah. I tell you, when the gas gets you, you feel like you're drowning. And you can't see because your eyes is burning up. Yeah. And all is said and done. I wakes up in a hospital tent, and the doctor is telling me that